Let's pretend it never happened. Let's pretend it never happened. Let's pretend it never happened. We'll go there in our dreams. The lake is bursting at its seams, going south in a skiff. With you will it be through a wall of sawgrass, thick as can be, until at the edge we finally break free into a maze of braids and an ending sea. On my face the feel of a sunny breeze, and in the distance tiny islands of trees. Below pumping up a subterranean freshet, teeming with fish, alligators and flocks of egrets. And then we get swept west into the big cypress, towering trees all around, like looking up at a cliff. An ivory-billed woodpecker landing on a branch underneath the shaded grove with many orchids. And finally to the mangroves where saltwater I sniff, when around turns you to suddenly interrupt, to say nothing is real, it's time to wake up. Let's pretend it never happened. Let's pretend it never happened. Let's pretend it never happened. We'll go there in our dreams. A wanted poster on the wall, offering up a big reward, wanted dead or alive, the new outlaw, a scourge to paradise, its only flaw. And so began the hunt for W-A-T-E-R. Distant with his dredge he blew up the falls, and tore into a marsh with his iron claws, to drain it away at any cost, with no concern or care for what might be lost, or anything other than greed might be served, to turn the Garden of Eden into a trucking farm. Nature would succumb and soon enough learn, draining it so hard it all started to burn. The flames and the smoke filling the sky at every turn, until we came to a ghostly base filling the air. It was distant saying, welcome to my nightmare. Let's pretend it never happened. Let's pretend it never happened. Let's pretend it never happened. We'll go there in our dreams. First came the waves and then came the storm, awakening the lake and causing it to roar, sending its water over the levee in a big waterfall, flooding many people on the southern shore. A nation aimed at settling the score by defeating the water and declaring war. And so they sent in the Army Corps to box it in, this time for sure. Control the water with concrete doors, so that when it rains it no longer pours. Pave it over more and more until there's nothing left to do but stay indoors. Nature left hanging on life support as tourists click their drinks in big beach resorts. That's when I close my eyes and I hear a shout. It's Hugh on his skiff telling me it's time to go back out. Let's pretend it never happened. Let's pretend it never happened. Let's pretend it never happened. We'll go there in our dreams. First thing we did was rip out the gates and let the water flow back to its natural state. Slowly start filling back in the lake and overflowing back into the glades, forming new channels in the shape of a maze, with all the animals returning to give it praise after losing every battle. turning a new page, welcoming in a new geologic age. The clouds forming up in the sky, sending new water from down up high. New springs forming down below, so many new places for the water to go. How did we even do it? We did not know, other than it was an incredible show. We sat and watched it, content as could be. Nature completely restored to a sanctuary. Once something startled me, and I opened my eyes. A dim light in the distance, a new sunrise. Let's pretend it never happened. Let's pretend it never happened. Let's pretend it never happened, and we'll go there. Yeah, we'll go there. Yeah, we'll go there.